we'll put down the vast majority of these pieces for the time being. But we're really only worried about this set right here for right now. Oh, the last item we need is, of course, the proliferation. We probably only want 200. And we also want to demand that. But that's a later thing. Alrighty. So first three things is we need, of course, we need the stone. We need the two fluids. I think it was water. So yeah, water, stone, refined oil. We have stone, refined oil, water. That will work out well. So our next order of business is to just go ahead and copy this, and we're just going to push it across. And do the same here. And then I'm going to take down the buffers because we don't actually need them. I normally want to keep the buffers, but in this case they are not needed. And we're going to put another PLS, I'd say maybe about right here. That is going to collect all of the acid and is going to supply it back out. Which of course we will then power. Just like that. And of course this line is then going to come here, and we're going to have this one come to here. This is going to come over here and enter in that way. And as we're only dealing with one, then we're just going to deal with the one. Alrighty, now the moment of truth. Setting this up to work. We have everything that we need in decent quantities. So we're going to start with stone. Stone's going to come out here, and it's going to come and connect here. The next one is, of course, going to be our refined oil, and then our water will be our last item that will be entered in. We'll need more items as that, but for now that will work, and that's our factory now up and running. I say factory, it's not really a factory, it's our production line would be more accurate. And I apparently forgot to turn off my Discord as well. I must be very tired. It's been a long week. I have a lot of things kind of going planned to where I will be doing a bunch of things. Actually looking forward to going to vacation. I'll be gone for about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we have some videos planned already pre-recorded and ready for you for your viewing pleasure. So you won't have to worry about missing out on anything while I am gone. That will be taken care of. We're almost good to go. We're just waiting on a set of sulfuric acid. Our sulfuric acid is now being produced at a much faster rate. Now that everything is running, and it is a full line, which is, well, the acid's not a full line, but everything else is a full line, which means everything is running at 100% capacity. And this has a healthy stockpile that if we want to, we can activate the other two lines. That is what we want to see. And with that acid ready to be supplied to whoever wants it, we can figure out. We might replace this PLS here for an ILS and just export it directly out from there. But that would be a different problem for a different day. That would also require us to actually have some PLSs prepared to actually put in place too. Alrighty. Now I just need to check and see, because as far as I'm aware, we didn't need any. Yeah. Let me check over here. We didn't have any storage containers, no. No, we did not. We just need more of those. Need more of those. I'm working on all of that. Let me just take a moment and check a few things. Now that we've gotten our sulfuric acid problem kind of handled, our next thing is, I think, to get the deuterium going so we can make strange matter. For that, we need to wander back over to our other planet, because that would be best to do over there. We'll need to do the same thing over here eventually, but what we're probably going to do is transport all of the hydrogen out over there and make all the deuterium on our factory planet, and then bring the deuterium, or rather the deuterium that we don't use, back over here and put it on a few particle where are they? Through a few miniature particle colliders to then take care of making the strange matter that we will need for the next level of science. Because if I remember correctly, in technologies, no, after the quantum chip. Green, right here. Nope, that's purple. Where's the green one? There it is. Gravity matrix. If I remember correctly, that requires the quantum chip and the graviton lens. We can make lenses now. We need the quantum chip, which requires that in the glass. We have the glass and diamonds. Something I am missing here. I'm missing something. There's something that I was wanting to get done, and I don't remember what it was. Well, it wasn't important, so we will move on. If I don't remember, it wasn't that important. It'll probably come up later and we'll fix it. It's usually about how it goes. So, now that we have that taken care of, we need to quickly check our different things here. We've got plenty of interstellars, so we're not worried about those. Just reorganize this here real quick. I must not be able to think because I'm not able to keep track of what it is I'm trying to do here. We fixed our oil. Oh, we need to go to the other planet. That's what we were after. Okay, so we'll just easy guide here to the planet factory. That's where we need to go. Once we get to the planet factory's first. Once the planet factory has been successfully taken care of, then we can move forward. Speaking of, we've got plenty of tier 3 belts. We need to start looking at upgrading everything to tier 3 as well. So that's something that's going to be on our list to do. We also need to dismantle our beginning factory and get that moved out of the way so we can get better factories in place and up and going. Obviously, we've used quite a bit of room on our beginning planet to start the process for our for our research stuff. And here we go. So we've got all this. This is going to eventually start going. Hopefully. Got a bunch of coal on its way here. And that will get fixed here soonish, I hope. Our biggest problem being how far apart the planets are, so it takes time to arrive. This is, we have none coming in. Why? Because we needed, okay. I know why. That's why we were coming to this planet. We need all of these. Like, all of them. I don't know where these are going, but they're going somewhere, but that's okay. Oh, how many do we've got here? These are interstellar logistics stations. Oh, goody. We'll take those 10 and use them somewhere. Just a matter of using the planetary. Why is the planetary not being produced? We're going to request. We're going to give that bots, and this should be grabbing these. There. Now that's producing. Very odd that. So this, once again, should be grabbing that. It should be grabbing steel. This one, apparently I didn't get everything set up the last time we were in this sector and dealing with these. Or maybe I purposely didn't set it up. Something to that effect. But now those should start producing a more frequent pace. Especially that. That should fill up fairly quickly. Then we should be good to go. But our first things first is to get everything upgraded. That's what we need to do. It's get everything upgraded first. Once everything's upgraded, then we'll be good to go. We're gonna start here. That's all upgraded. Okay. And upgrade away. And there we go. That's now fully upgraded. On that line anyway. Most of everything's already been upgraded here. And that is good. Now it's just the next set. Okay. We'll start here at the bottom and we'll work our way up. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, we're out of something. What are we out of? We are out of belts. We need more belts. So we're going to come over here and we're just going to camp. And let this do its thing. Probably refill our stockpile a lot faster too, come to think of it. We'll just upgrade all that. And that's good to go. We will need to redesign this here in a bit, but we'll need to do that eventually. Alrighty, now that we've got our upgrade again, we're just gonna come through and upgrade away. Probably should have upgraded this earlier with tier 2 stuff, but I didn't think about it and we were making enough for it to be okay because we were all over the place. So it wasn't really necessary or needed. So we're just upgrading directly to tier 3 and that will work out just fine. So we have some stuff that is upgraded to tier 2. We'll eventually get it to tier 3. Right now we're not too terribly worried about it. Alrighty. Our next step is to fix our issue with not having any sulfuric acid, which is back at the other planet. So we're going to make a stop to the main, or to our other resource planet here first, which is right here. So we're going to make a quick trip there, as we need to. We don't need to upgrade anything there. Everything seems to be working fine, and I did an upgrade for it anyway earlier. We also don't need to do anything in regards to power. That it should be working fine. At least for the time being. The downside about this seed is the planets are so far apart. Until we can get faster drone speeds, we're kind of sitting ducks. Alrighty, and this is our first order of business. Adding these in place so they can start taking these where they need to go.